Today's focus is on time blocking. And I love this topic because I struggle with this. I don't know about you guys, but I let my time get away from me. And, I look up and it's 6, 7 o'clock and I'm like, wow, what did I accomplish today? And it's a huge eye opener when you reflect on the day. And he said, well, I did this, and this. However, all of those tasks didn't get me to the next step of my business and didn't get me to that, accomplishing my goal for the day. So I know I can't be the only one that struggles with this. So we're going to talk about time blocking and committing. So we know it's important to do it in our business, especially because we don't have a boss telling us, hey, you have to do this or your deadline is this. So we really need to be focused on the time that we have, and time blocking is huge for what we do. So we know that time blocking is really the practice of planning every moment of your day out. I look at it as, okay, a to-do list, and at the same time, making sure that my to-do list is prioritized. And each of those items that are priority they're fit into my calendar. So first thing is first, and putting those big rocks on my calendar. So they say that 20% of the activities that you do will yield you 80% results. And so, asking the question, what are your money producing activities? Are those big rocks that you have on your calendar, that 20%? So for me, my big rocks may be lead generation, because I know that lead generation will help me get closer to setting a listing appointment. It might be open houses so that I can get more buyer clients. So whatever your 20% is, that's going to get you your 80% results, make sure those items are on your calendar. Now, especially when it comes to my Google Calendar, I'm a big fan of color coordinating. So I don't know if anybody else does that, but for example, I put like my lead generation and my open houses. Those are highlighted as green in my calendar because they're my money producing activities. Anything that might be personal, that's going to be purple because that's my favorite color. I have coaching and trainings as yellow. So just whatever is going to work best for you, but making sure that those items are on your calendar first. So also with that in mind, when you're putting your 20% on your calendar, making sure that you're also putting in your CEO days or your personal days, that time, those days, whatever that looks like for you. So one of the things that I wanted to hit on, and this is something that I've recently implemented into my business, is forming a morning routine and forming an evening routine. And so what that looks like for me is taking 90 minutes in the beginning of my day to plan out and to really wake up with a clear mind, but then plan out my day to make sure that, I'm not just overhauling myself. And then my evening routine. So again, that's taking 90 minutes out each night to reflect on the day, but then also plan accordingly for the next day. So for me, that looks like taking some time to reflect on my calendar. And again, that is some time to look at, what did I do all day? Did I hit my goals that I had set out for the day? And what am I going to do for tomorrow? I don't know about you guys, but when I first got into the business, my morning was from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and I wasn't living a quality of life. So now I have those 90 minutes at the beginning of my day and the end of my day to make sure that I'm hitting all of that. The questions that I've recently been asking myself has been, the items on my calendar, does that support my 20%? Does that support my big rocks? Those big goals that I have for this year. Is the steps that I'm taking today, is that going to yield me the big results that I intend to have? So what are you saying no to if you're saying yes to something else? And making sure that that's going to help get you to your goals. And so that's what I mean by I have my Google Calendar, of course, but then using a paper calendar to really let me visualize what this month looks like so that I know the days that I have to work with and what I need to do those days to get me closer to my goals. And then on a nightly basis, like, for example, I'll sit down tonight and I'll say, okay, what were my big wins tonight? What were my opportunities? What did I say I was going to get done that I maybe didn't get done? Did I not get it done because it's not a priority? Did I not get it done because I just didn't have, priority over my time? There's just questions that you can start asking yourself to make sure that you are utilizing, your time and most effectively. One of the things that I love doing is when we talk about time blocking, it's saying, okay, I'm going to focus 90 minutes of my day and I'm going to break my time up into 90 minutes. And so that's what true time blocking means.